You said you could go on for days.
Yeah.
So let's hear all about it.
Yeah. It's it's awesome. It's the Exo system, and I've been using it now for a long time because we had it at New England. And basically, the game is input into the system, whether it's your own game or the defense that you're watching. And you have a bunch of different categories, so down and distance, hash, field position, personnel, defensive, offensive personnel, formation, all the way down to 2 minute, if it's a 2 minute play, red zone, if it's a red zone play, third down. So then you can take all that information, and what's unique about it is it's just like any computer program. You can cut it up and block it off and organize it however you want to organize it. So it's a great teaching tool. So if you want to watch all the third and mediums from Ohio over the last 5 or 6 games that they played, and you want to show your quarterback stat in training camp, you just cut it out. And then you can make it appropriate to what you're doing. So if you want to eliminate some personnel groupings that you don't even have, then you eliminate those and you just show what's appropriate for what you do. So it's a great system. It's a great teaching tool. Video is a great way to teach football, and because it's proof. You know, it's proof, and it's not just words. So that's a system it was already in place at Penn State, which is great, because otherwise we would have gone out and bought it. It's the best ever.
How long had you been doing that? I mean, can you remember when you first started to that extent?
Even when I was a graduate assistant at Georgia Tech, you know, close to 18 years ago now, we had computer programs and then all the film started to be digitized. I think probably when I went to Maryland was about the time when everything kind of turned over to digital. And now there's remember there used to be, I don't know if you remember this, but there used to be SVHS tapes. You know, they went from 16 millimeter reels when Coach Paterno started coaching to SVHS tapes, and then now there's no more tape. It's on computer, so it's pretty neat.
I mean, you can see much more.
Yeah,
now.
It's made the game. It's changed the game. It's changed the game because it's made game planning so much more specific and hard, to be honest with you.
Would you describe it as scientific almost?
It is in a way. It is.
Because you're playing percentages, right?
Yeah, and no question. And it's more about understanding your own team too, though. Like it can't be just computer. It's okay. Is this appropriate to show my players? Does this relate to our team? Are we showing it in a way that they'll be able to use it when they go play Ohio because it related to something that we're going to do? So it also requires some common sense thinking, which is pretty unique. You can't just be a computer guy. You have to be a common sense guy. So it's pretty unique.